What would happen to your wholesaling business if you never had to worry about where your next deal was coming from? Systematically, I was able to answer that question a few years ago. And in this video, I'm gonna break down the exact strategies pro investors use to scale from 1 deal a month, scale to 5, 10, or more. And at the end, I'm gonna reveal the #1 mistake investors make to kill their lead flow, even if they think they're doing everything right. My name is Brian Driscoll. I'm a real estate investor from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I own a digital marketing company called Motivated Lead. We specialize in generating leads, people that want to sell their house fast. We connect them with real estate investors who can buy properties cash. So if you're tired of chasing your next deal, here's the truth that most wholesalers completely miss. There are really two types of investors right now. Group one's grind every day, cold calling, door knocking, putting out bandit signs. They spend hours chasing strangers who mostly don't want to sell. And then there's group two. They don't chase. They've set up systems so that motivated sellers come straight to them. The difference? Group one thinks leads are something you hunt. Group two knows leads are something you attract. And until you make the shift, you'll always feel like you're starting over every single month. Getting lead flow wrong doesn't just mean fewer deals. It means inconsistency, stress, and never knowing if you're ever gonna make money this month. That's why investors call it feast or famine. But when you nail this, when your deals start flowing consistently, your business scales. You can hire, expand into new markets, finally stop worrying about dry months. The first shift is this: stop relying on scattered, one-off tactics like mail drops, cold call lists. You need a repeatable, predictable pipeline. Doesn't depend on luck. Another thing, anything you do, you need to do it consistently. Running Facebook ads or Google ads for 1 month, that's not gonna get you anywhere. You need to pick your marketing channels, stick with them. Everything works if you do it consistently. It just depends on how well it works. One investor told me he used to spend a ton of hours knocking on doors and cold calling people till he switched systems. Now he closes multiple deals a month and has time to actually manage flips. That's the difference between guessing and having control. Getting this wrong means wasting thousands on marketing that never convert. It means paying agencies retainers whether you close deals or not. And cold calling for hours, that's not a business, that's a burnout. Don't get me wrong, if you're brand new in business, you gotta pay with sweat. Once you start growing, you don't want to burn out, you need processes. I hear this all the time. Investors will tell me they spent thousands on ads or data lists that went nowhere. Then they switched to pay-per lead with motivated leads. Their stress disappeared because every dollar went to real conversation. And when you fix your lead flow, every dollar you spend ties directly to opportunities.
So here's what we got. Let's talk about the ads first. So you want to make sure that you have an ad that is extremely direct. So if you notice in this ad, I'm putting this video here that has it's overly dramatized, right? It's like dramatic. It's like a hoarder house. It's going to catch people's attention. Whole goal is to find people that want to sell their house, that are motivated, that have problems. So we have a house like this that has videos that's showing how beat up the house is. That's what we're trying to show in the front end of the funnel, right? What we're going to do is we want to send them to a direct website. We want the website to say, sell your house fast. You'll get a cash offer. We want the website to reflect it also. So we want the funnel to go the whole way through. The first step of the funnel showing something beat up, something really direct, saying sell your house fast, direct them to a landing page that's going to be also direct, not things like find out how much your house is worth, things like that. We want to say sell your house fast, we buy houses, we pay cash. So here's what we want to see in your funnel. We want to have different stages. So you have a lead stage, the lead comes in. You want to call it and send it a text message immediately when the lead comes in. If that lead doesn't answer the phone and doesn't respond, put them in a 1 to 7 day no answer follow-up. You're going to be texting them, you're going to be emailing them, and you're going to have your lead manager calling them twice per day. After the 1 to 7 days, you want an automation that moves them directly to the 8 to 14 day. And then you may just call them once per day. 15 days after, you may call them like once every 3 days, something like that. So you have a lead pipeline. Then more importantly, so then you have your conversations pipeline. You have somebody scheduled the appointment. You looked at the deal. You either disqualified it or they no-showed, right? Okay, so here's what you have. You now have the conversation. You had the conversation with a person. You scheduled them, or you're following up to schedule the appointment. You evaluated the deal, and then you're either going to put them as a no-show or disqualified, or we're going to put them to underwriting. We're evaluating the deal, sending the offer, or they declined the deal. And then we're running them through offers made, purchase agreement sent, offers rejected or lost, offers assigned, in closing. And what you're looking at in the deal stages, you're looking from the point of lead coming in, you want to follow it the whole way through. And if you see a significant drop in certain areas, that's where you need to focus your effort on your funnel.
So what does the motivated lead system actually look like? Let me break it down. Target distressed sellers with smart digital ads. Filter out the junk with qualifying forms. Get leads in real time. Second they come in, your phone buzzes. You call them back immediately. We keep every lead exclusive. One client told us he closed 3 deals in a single month from a batch of exclusive leads. That was a $90,000 profit from under $10,000 spent. That's the ROI that changes businesses. Now you might be thinking, this sounds way too simple. Can it really work like that? But only if you treat speed like your secret weapon. Leads go cold fast. If you're not the first, you're last. Like fishing. The moment a fish bites, you gotta reel it in. Wait too long, that fish is gone. Stick with me here because in just a second, I'm gonna show you the fatal mistake that kills deal flow even for experienced wholesaler. Here's the mistake almost everyone makes. They finally get great leads, they tell themselves, I'm gonna call it later on today. By then, it's over. The seller either changed their mind or they've already signed with another investor. Leads don't just want to sell, they want to sell fast. And if you're not the first to call, you're not the one who gets the deal. Don't kill your pipeline by hesitating. Every lead is a ticking clock. So here's what we cover. Old school lead systems are broken. Consistency is everything. And with the motivated leads framework, you can flip the switch from chasing scraps to attracting deals on autopilot. If you want to get started with motivated seller leads, visit motivatedleads.com in the description of this video and we'll help you out. And if you want to see exactly how to close these motivated leads once they start coming in, click on this video right here. It's the perfect next step.